Right back at you. It's yeah, boy. Ferrari boy with the part two of his door pods. So, first off, the first thing I had to do, I had to switch the speakers because the eights, the magnet on it, I didn't order no shallow eights. That's what I should have did. I should have ordered some eights that were shallow, but I didn't. So they were really thick and they were poking out too far out the door. It looked ridiculous. So I'm not going with that. I'll just put another 6.5 on here, and we're gonna run with it. And I already test fitted it. It's gonna work out great. So instead of I think I had what two 6.5s, and 8 and 2 tweeters. I'm switching it to. Wait a minute, where did I have it first? No, I had a 8 and a 6.5 and 2 tweeters, so I switched it. So now I got 3 6.5s and 2 tweeters, and they worked out good. I already test fitted, and it's good. So the first thing we need to do, what I need to do, I think put it on the router and make sure everything's completely full. I mean, completely fits perfect. So you route it. We're gonna route it all up again. Make sure everything's the exact same size. And after that, we're gonna start stapling. Put it together, and we're gonna start stapling for the screens. So let me go get my staple and my materials, and I'm gonna cut you back on. Okay, so I got it all. My sticks, the post, little hot glued in. I got it fiberglass with a little mat on it. I got my little screen staple, or my little side staple to my screen. You can use whatever you want. I just use this black shit because it's easy to. It's just easy to manage. So I just use this black shit. You can use whatever you want though. And let's see. So your screen's going here. That's these are just sacrificial. Sacrificial right here, just to make sure that it stayed the same shape around here. Because the stuff I'm using right here, sometimes it bends in. So I had to make sure it maintains the shape. So now it's maintained the shape. I can take this off. Take this piece off too. And now you can go to this point, to the fiberglass part. So this is the first side. I'm gonna get the other side going. And we're gonna cut everything out and start sanding. And I'm gonna cut you back on. Okay, so I got it wrapped with the fleece. Hit it with the resin, 2 coats of the resin, and I went straight from there to the fiberglass short strand. The reason I did that because it's only 3 6.5, and 2 tweets. Ain't no knocking it. So I don't need no fiberglass mat. That's just me. I'm not saying that's a bad idea. Me, I just don't need it with 2 3 6.5, and them 6.5 I got ain't even no good ones. They're like some cheap Pioneer ones. The magnet on the back is like the size of a fucking quarter. So it's really small. It ain't that big at all. Like I said though, I went straight from there, from the resin to the short strand, the kitty hair basically, short strand fiberglass. And now I'm on I did 2 coats of that. Now I'm on my body filler phase, where I can sand this all out. I did it this way, so I did it where I can actually take it off the door panel. Like the way like Sprayway and MB and them do, it's actually made into it. I ain't do that basically because I'm lazy. I don't like to do all that dang sanding. That way it looks better in the end. Sprayway shit, immaculate. His shit look good in the end like that. I can't get mad and look like that because they damn sanded, man. That's sanding and sanding. I think I just be getting lazy after a while. So I never can get it to look as good as he is when I got to do all the sanding like him. So I'll just do it this way. So I'm going to smoothen this all back out. And I'm going to cut you back on. Alright, so I got another test. Put it back on for another test fit. I'm going to fill the gaps in. I'm going to wait till this, I already filled the gaps in. I'm going to wait till this dry. and I'm gonna sand this down, and I'm gonna do another test fit. I did this one already, so and I gotta I gotta sand the other door, because I'm sanding this all down so I can paint it. I sanded down like the texture look of it, so it all look like fiberglass smooth. So I'm gonna do both of them like that one and this one like that. So let me take this back apart and sand this back. I'm gonna be ready for guide coat after that, so I'm gonna cut you back on after I'm done with guide coat. Alright, so I got everything guide coated, sanded all down, filled up my low spots. I just gotta sand off the glaze putty on that, and that part be ready, but everything else is ready for primer. The actual door panels and my screens and stuff, they're ready for primer too, for the final primer. I got shit everywhere. That's my other door panel, so I got everything scattered out. But that's gonna do it for this. On the third part, man, I'm gonna just be done, and we gonna paint it and be this part of this session gonna be done. And all I have to do is just finish up the last little sanding on my dashboard, and we gonna be good to go. So like I said, that's the end of this. When I come back on part 3, we're gonna have it in primer. We're gonna paint this mud, put everything and install everything back in, and run the wires and stuff for my speakers and my buttons and stuff for my console and shit. So I gotta wire that stuff up still. So it's yeah boy, Ferrari boy. Catch you at the next one. 2 up, y'all.